Hey, keeping it local now this afternoon, everyone. A fun new exhibit is open at the Seymour Community Museum. It's called the Golden Age of Video Arcade Games. Features 26 games from the 1980s. Joining us now to talk about that exhibit is Bradley Czech, and Bradley is the owner of all of these arcade games on display, and we thank you, Bradley, for taking time. So let's talk about some of the games that you have there, and in fact, if you could you give us a little tour?
Absolutely, I'd love to. You know, you will see some of the classic titles that everybody remembers from that golden age. You know, here you're seeing Pac-Man and Frogger and Burger Time, Asteroids, those types of titles. We also have like Donkey Kong and Q*bert and Paperboy, some of the titles that everybody remembers. But then what I tried to do with this exhibit is also show pieces that you don't see every day. Like this Journey machine right over here that we're looking at. This is a really rare piece among collectors, and I wanted to showcase that so that people could see a little bit more to the history of some of these games. And some of them also have incredible artwork, so I wanted to include them. So it's kind of a mix of everything.
So Bradley, how did you go about acquiring all of these, and then when did you decide to put them on exhibit?
Well, you know, I've been collecting since I was about 13 years old. I got my first game, and I just sort of added a piece here, added a piece there. And the idea of putting them on display was kind of one of those things that I had so many people that stopped by my house and would say, wow, this is really neat. Do you have this game or that game? And I'd be like, it's over there. And I'd see the excitement of those people seeing these games again, which they haven't seen since the early 80s in a lot of cases. So I just thought, you know, why not put them on display for people to, you know, reminisce and pass some of those memories along to their kids now, because you're seeing another generation of kids enjoying these again.
Sure, understood. And even if you're not a fan of video games, lots of people are fans of pop culture, and you got it all right there.
Yes, you know, there's a mix, a variety of a lot of different things, and there's a lot of information on the games and stuff. So if you go along, you come down to the museum here, you can read about each individual game. There's a lot of really neat information that people wouldn't know necessarily, but so even if you're not a gamer per se, there's something for everybody when you come down here to see. So I hope that people do come out and enjoy it.
And Bradley, exactly when can people come down, and how long is your exhibit and all of your arcade games, how long will they be on display?
Right. Well, now, the museum here is open Wednesday through Sunday from 1 until 5 p.m., but on Friday nights, they have extended hours until 8 p.m. for this exhibit. And again, this is only about 30 games here, but you know, I have about 200 different games in my collection, so I might switch some stuff up too. So,
Bradley, can you actually come out there and play the games?
Absolutely. Some of the games are completely restored and are just on display, but then I also brought down a section of games that the public can play. They're set on free play, and you can come down and enjoy those as well.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing your collection with us. I and many others are going to stop out there and check them out. We thank you. Bradley Czech joining us live this afternoon. Thank you, Bradley.
We'll play 2 players. Sounds good.
All right.